Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and welcome back to the DnDLocke, where I'm going to be taking 14 Pokemon, one for each playable class in Dungeons and Dragons, and seeing if we can Nuzlocke run through Pokemon Heart Gold. Yes, indeed. Now, last time we took on everything we needed to in the rest of Azalea Town. The gym is done. The rival battle is done. We had our first evolution, which is our Starly into Staravia. The team's looking good at the moment, so for today we're just going to try and get as far as we can through the forest. We have a forest to get through. I am going to see if I can pick up some repels, because we've already got an encounter in the forest, and realistically speaking we don't want that to be weighing us down the entire time. I don't want Pokeballs. I should probably get some Pokeballs though, just because we only have one. And we will be getting some encounters coming up, I would imagine. The main thing is, can we get repels? And we can, which is good. I'm just going to get 5. And that'll be that. So that's pretty much all we need there. We're going to try and get through Azalea Forest, or whatever it's called. And ideally aim to get to Goldenrod City. Did we give this guy balls? Yes, we did. Friend balls. Isn't that just delightful? Speed through and give him more to make for us. I'm going to go with the black apricorns. Those will make heavy balls. The only other thing I want to do, I'm going to go to the PC and take out a Pokemon. Because we're going to get cut right about now. And wasting cut on a Pokemon in our party is a foolish idea. You can only go to Scyther, and we're only going to use Cut once. So I am going to use this Totodile just to teach Cut 2. Just so we can get through the forest, and then we'll never have to use it again, probably. Depending on if we can get a Pokemon that can surf or not. So into Ilex Forest we go, straight on with the Repel. Lovely. This guy's going to make us go and get his Farfetch'd. Now, the fact that we've got repels up means we're not going to be running into random Pokemon, so we're actually probably going to get through this forest pretty rapidly, I would think. So obviously Farfetch'd, this is the Farfetch'd puzzle, it's pretty easy. Gotcha. So then we go back and we have to get the second one. It's an NPC quest that we've been given here. Another repel goes on. Boy, howdy do I wish we had the quality of life repels automatically go on when you run out. Revive we can just sell for money. Now this one, we need to speak to him here, and then he's going to go there. And then you go around this way, make him turn. Repel's effect, we won't put a repel just for this tiny bit. And we got him. Lovely. We got the second Farfetch'd. Very easy stuff. There's a lot of hidden items in this place, which we know the location of some of. And there's HM01 Cut, which is lovely. We can teach that to Totodile, and that will be just fine. Where are you? There you are. Cut onto Totodile. And that's all we'll ever need Totodile for. So let's cut down this tree and get our way through this forest. Now there's a hidden item around here somewhere. I think it's to the left of this. I think it's this side of the sign. There certainly used to be a hidden item here in the old game, and we forgot to put another repel on. Goodbye Caterpie. Just no chance, no interest in fighting a Caterpie whatsoever. So let's put another repel on real quick. Where are you, repels? There they are. Yeah, there's a hidden item around there somewhere, I just can't find it at the moment. There we get an X attack, which is nice. And up here, there is also an item. You can just see it there. Antidote, also lovely. Now, this guy, that guy there, we kind of want to talk to him. There's a hidden item there. All sorts of hidden items. We'll use another repel. We've only got 2 left, but that should be enough to get us through. Now, I think in this generation, this guy gives you the TM for headbutt, which is what we want. We actually really want that. We actually have to teach it to someone. I don't think anyone here can learn it. I'm going to see if Paladin can. Oh, it can. I prefer not to. I prefer to teach it to someone else if possible. I'm going to try and teach it to Bloodhunter. It can't learn it. But what we can do is teach it to Totodile. We'll get rid of Scratch on that. Basically, we want to have a Pokemon who can headbutt things, because that's what's going to allow us to get an encounter in Azalea Town. And we can teach anyone headbutt we want later on, but we are fine for now. So let's continue on and get through this conversation with the Kimono Girl. So yeah, we're gonna... Very tempted to say no just then, and just not let her out. And our dear Paladin Scyther, being the gentlemanly paladin that it is, going to help her out of there. Back you come, Scyther. We've got places to be. Again, ether from there, which is fine, I guess. Last repel will see us safely through the rest of the forest. There's not even that far to go, really. I don't think there's actually anything here. I think that's just a fake out. It is. At some point we can come back here with Surf and get whatever hidden item's probably down there. So, here we go. This is super useful in some cases, because that's... oh, it's Taunt. In the original games it's Sweet Scent, which is quite a useful thing to have. Now, Route 34 is a new area, so let's... Well, we have to run out our repel, which very handily happens right there. We'll get an encounter here. And that is going to be another Rattata. Isn't that just nice? Well, I mean, this is why we have full swipe on Scyther. Bite's going to do nothing, and we'll try and catch this fella. This should be an easy catch, I would have thought. Lovely. So Rattata is caught. We'll have to decide what to do with Rattata in terms of tokening it. But we'll take on some traders here for now. First up, this Swimweb. So we've got a Nidoran. Nidoran, the problem child, as it were. Shouldn't be a problem here, I wouldn't have thought. We'll just give it a Night Slash. We'll take on the trainers around here. We want to level up a little bit for Whitney. Obviously, we have some stuff to do before then. So who's next? It's going to be Swinub. Again, I wouldn't have thought Swinub's going to be an inordinate amount of trouble. It might live this hit. It doesn't, actually. Scyther's too good. The trainers here aren't going to be too much of a problem. Next up, we have Phanpy. Delightful. Again, Night Slash. Phanpy really can't do anything to us. I don't think it has any rock moves. It has Defense Curl. That's not going to help you, sir. Down it goes. Paladin putting in a nice little shift here. That'll be a level up. Yeah, lovely. And last out is Ladybur. It's just not a challenge, this battle. It's just not a challenge. Paladin is too good. Lovely. Down it goes. One down, several to go on the route. So, onwards and upwards. Ooh, the music is not enjoying this particular route. The battles are fine, but the route outside are still not. So, you have got a Machop. Would that we had wing attack. I can't take this out. I'm actually going to go for full swipe here. Just because it's actually probably my best move to hit the thing. I could probably have U-turned into like Misdreavus or something. Night Slash might take it out from this range. It actually doesn't. That's embarrassing. But it's okay. We go for a subsequent Night Slash. And down goes Machop. Very nice. Points for Paladin. Who's next? It is a Krogunk. Interesting. Darkened... Fighting and Poison, I should say. Same thing. Full swipe to start off with. That's a lovely amount of damage. Once Paladin hits 16, we'll probably switch it up a little bit at the top of the party. Down goes Krogunk. Not really too much of an issue for Scyther. As I say, really wish we had wing attack on this guy, but it gets it a little bit later. Which is something we'll have to come on to when that happens. Let's take on this guy next. There's a woman down in the grass that we need to take on and all. The music really doesn't like when people are talking to us, which is an odd one. I have my D&D beanie on today instead of my Night Vale beanie. Delibird. That sure is a Pokemon. Not a very good one. Oh, there's the natural 20. Big crit. And that's level 16 for Scyther. Very nice. Good stat gain across the board. That's a lot of points. Next up is Skitty. Let's go for U-turn. Just because we haven't used it yet. And it's Scyther's first and only stab move. So down goes Skitty. And that is the end of that. No, I'm not giving you my number. Go away, sir. No, I'm not transferring to your school. I literally know everything there is to know. There is no more knowledge that I need. Oh, balls. Go away, Rattata. I have no need for you. No, I don't want to use my bag. Nah, I should have swapped out Scyther. So this person, I think, gives you, like, grass stones? Grasses. Leaf stones, if she calls you and finds them. Some say Shinx. I mean, these are level 9. Come on now. I mean, at least try and make it a challenge game. Come on now. I don't think this thing has static. Yeah, that's fine. Awesome. Who's next? It is Cyndaquil. That might be a bit more of an issue. I'm going to U-turn out. I don't think it could kill me with an Ember, but I mean, that's a crit. No, it's not. That's just straight up damage. Who should we go into? Let's go into Rotom. Bit of experience on Rotom, and there's the Ember that we didn't really want to take on Scyther. But we can Thundershot this thing for the kill. So who's last on the list? Let's find out together. It's going to be Starly. Okay, well that's worked out quite nicely. That's worked out very nicely indeed. We used to have a Starly, now it's evolved. Goodbye, Starly. And Rotom gets even more points. Isn't that lovely? So she's going to ask for our number as well. We don't actually need to get that number from her though. No hidden items there. That is fine. So now we have to deal with the Daycare people and Lyra. Hello. We will speed through this because it's basically just telling us how the Daycare Centre works, which is something we already knew. I believe you can actually get an egg from these people. You can get the odd egg. Which I guess would technically class as an encounter. But I think we'll probably just leave that for now. So here we go. Lyra getting embarrassed at giving us a number, are you? Well, I mean, that seems unfair. Okay, so now we've got the Daycare people's phone numbers as well. I don't know we need both their numbers, like they live together. I think if we speak to him... Oh, maybe it's just in the original games you get the odd egg. And here's the last trainer on the route. There's an item up to the right. I think it's a TM. It certainly used to be. Anyway, Technician Marcellus coming at us with a Bellsprout. We should be able to just U-turn kill this thing. If it did that much damage to a Cyndaquil, it's going to kill Bellsprout. Goodbye. Easy wins. And that's a level up. Level 17 for Paladin is super useful. Wants to learn Agility. We're going to stay with what we've got. We really don't need Agility. And now we're going to put someone else at the top of the party. How long are we going for? About 15 minutes. That's fine. Nope, we should not exchange phone numbers. Don't have any confidence, you sir. Let's grab this. It is the TM for Embargo, which is a useless. Okay, Goldenrod City. So much to do here. So much to do. Well, first off, we're going to heal. Useful thing to do. Get the healing in. So let's put back the Pokemon that we don't need anymore. So Totodile lives in here. And let's see what we can do with Rattata. We have Evolution. Oh, I didn't want to actually mean to put it there. So we have, that's 5 death save tokens. That's the ones that have been cashed in. That's the evolution tokens. I'm going to drop this into evolution tokens. Simply because we have 1, 2, 3 Pokemon on hand that can evolve. 2 of which can evolve at any time. I have plans for when I want to evolve them. So for now we're going to leave it at that as we go back to the egg box. But there's a lot we have to do in Goldenrod. We're not going to do anything major for now. The things we have here are obviously the department store is an important place to go. The music really hates Goldenrod City, doesn't it? I'm going to hold down the speed up button so that it sounds a bit better. Yeah, we have the the department store, which is super useful. We have the bike shop, which we need to go to. We've got the gym, and by extension, we have to do the radio tower thing. We've got to get the squirt bottle afterwards. We should speak to her first. There's encounters up to the north. There are trainers in the basement. There's all sorts of stuff we have to do. And the very first thing, the most important thing to do here. This is the music with speed up being held. This is awful. The most important thing to do is go to the bike shop. Very obviously. So there we get the bicycle. Great. Okay, bicycle achieved. Let's go into the bag and... Oh, not battle items. Register that. And now we have a bike. No, I didn't want to go in there. Leave me alone, people. So, what's next? Oh my lord. Ooh, the music does not like Goldenrod City, gang. So we now know we need to defeat the the gym leader. She's not here. We're going to have to go over to here in order to find her. Hello, Team Rocket. What are you doing here? It's always worth doing the Lotto Corner. Always worth it. You never know what you're going to get. No match, but that's fine. So now we need to do this quiz. So we'll do that. I think the answer is yes, yes, no, yes, no. In that order. If I'm not horribly mistaken. Easy. And then we get the radio card and we activate Whitney, as it were. Off you go, Whitney. Back to the gym with you. So, we definitely don't want to do that right now. I think the last thing we'll do is just check out the department store. Because before we do the gym, we really want to do all the stuff to the north of Goldenrod. Otherwise, you just have to keep going backwards and forwards, and that's not fun. That's no fun for anybody. So let's go up here. Basically, this is the floor we want. The next floor is the floor we want. We want the TM floor. Okay, so flash, rubbish. Protect could be useful, depending. That's natural gift. False swipe we already have on someone. Light screen and reflect. And here are the good ones: hyper beam, blizzard, fire blast, thunder. That's focus blast and that's solar beam. There's really nothing we want there. I'm not a fan of these of the not particularly accurate ones. I don't think there's any. The basement is quite useful though, just because there's items there that we can get and sell. So let's go and do that real quick. Talk to them to move the containers. What do we have? We have an Ultra Ball. That's quite useful. Move that container. Turn around, please. There we go. Once he's facing in the direction of the Machoke, he'll tell them to move the containers. We can get to these burn heal, which I guess is, you know, better than nothing. These items aren't going to be particularly amazing, but they're still decent. And an ether. I mean, you know, sure. This is a great place on randomizers because you never know what items you're going to get. So up to 1F. And that, I think, is pretty much where we're going to wrap things up from this episode. So thank you all very much for watching. What do you want, Lyra? I'm going to answer this phone. I'm going to have to use my mouse to do so. Ah, so apparently her Marill has evolved into a Azumarill. We'll be the judge of that. So, as I say, that is going to wrap things up from this episode of the DnDLocke. So thank you all very much for watching. Do hope that you enjoyed. Next time we'll be going north, taking care of everything north of Goldenrod City, and then we'll be able to fight the gym leader, and then we can go from there. But yeah, as I say, that's going to wrap things up. So my final thank you to you all for watching. And I guess with that, I'll see you next time. Laters.